Did you know that in the year 2015 that 15,000 deaths were caused from the overdose usage of prescription opioids? Each day, Americans die from overdoses. Most people don't understand that it's not just heroin or crack, but more so prescribed opioids. Opioids are prescribed painkillers which thousands of people are prescribed for severe pain. People don't pay attention to the psychology of the abusers. My main ideas today will include how opioids begin, the abusing of prescribed painkillers, and how it affects the body. Let's start with how it begins. 91 Americans die each day from opioid overdose, according to the CDC, also known as Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Since 1999, the amount of prescription opioids sold in the U.S. nearly quadrupled. The drugs such as oxycodone, hydrocodone, and methadone have more than quadrupled since 1999. In addition to that, let's focus on how they're abused. Most people abuse drugs by taking someone else's prescription to self-medicate, to get high, or in any other way other than prescribed. Another higher prescription is also known as Adderall, often used by students seeking to improve academic performance. Next, let's review on how it affects the body. Prescription and OTC, also known as over-the-counter drugs, safely treat prescription or specific mental or physical symptoms. But when taken in different quantities or when symptoms aren't present, they may affect the brain in ways very similar to illicit drugs. When abused, all of these classes of drugs, directly or indirectly, cause a pleasurable increase in the amount of dopamine in the brain's reward pathway. Repeatedly seeking for experience, that feeling can lead to addiction. Stimulants can have strong effects on the cardiovascular system, also known as the heart. High dosages can dangerously rise body temperature and cause irregular heartbeats or even heart failure and seizures. Doing so repeatedly can lead to hostility or feeling of paranoia. Depressants are also one. It slows down the brain activity and sleepiness. Continuing to use leads to dependence on the prescription and withdrawal of discontinuing use. Today we have reviewed on how it begins, the abuse of prescription opioids, and the effect it has on the brain. Next time you think about misuse or see misuse, remember that all the Americans that die each day. Don't be afraid to help, because even if they say they don't want help, they still need it.